If you do not have a basketball, use this video to learn form for shooting the ball, and then move on to the next video to learn how to shoot without a basketball. Basketball shooting with Coach JP of Camp Abilities PA at WCU.
The first thing we're going to go over is shooting form. You're going to use your dominant hand to hold the ball with just your finger pads, and your elbow should be at a 90-degree angle. The ball should be directly in front of your face, a little bit above your forehead. Next is the guide hand. This is your non-dominant hand placed on the non-dominant side of the ball, and it's just going to help you shoot the ball. It should barely be touching the ball. It's just supposed to help it keep stable on your dominant hand. Be sure to keep your elbow at 90 degrees, and there should be a little bit of space between your palm and the ball on your dominant hand. During a jump shot, you want to bend both of your knees and jump up and straighten both of your knees at the same time. For the follow through, you only want your dominant hand going straight up into the air, and then you flick your wrist forward. Keep your guide hand near your face. Practice the jump and the follow through a few times by yourself. Just throw it straight up into the air and then let it bounce, and then find the ball, get back in starting position, and jump and shoot again. One common mistake is shooting with both hands. Shooting with both hands is not the best way to shoot, and you should really focus on just using your dominant hand and your guide hand. One way to practice shooting if you don't have a basketball net is to just practice shooting against a wall. Find a wall that you're allowed to shoot against and just find the highest point on the wall so it can be similar to the height of a basketball net. Another way to practice shooting if you don't have a basketball net is to use a trash can. Just practice your shooting form into the trash can, find your ball, get back in your shooting position. You can start really close to the trash can, and then as you get more comfortable, take steps back to make it harder. This is one drill you can do by yourself to practice your shooting form. You're going to throw the ball out with a backspin on it, and then you're going to take your 2 steps forward to catch the ball and get in shooting position with your knees bent and your elbow bent, ready to shoot the ball. This will help you when a teammate passes you the ball and you'll be ready to shoot the ball. Keep practicing these moves until you're ready to shoot. Now we're going to add the jump and the follow through. So throw the ball out, catch it in shooting position, bend your knees, jump up, and shoot the ball and follow through with your dominant hand. You can do this to yourself and just throw it in the air, or you can do it with a basket. If you're doing it with a basket, you should aim for that square on the backboard. Here is a drill to learn layups. Use your cane or a broomstick to find the hoop, and I want you to stand directly under it. Then you're going to take a big step to the right, turn 45-degree angles to the left, and take 1 step backwards. Now you're going to get your ball in shooting position, take a step with your left foot, and skip up with your right foot and aim for the top corner of the basketball net. So same thing, find yourself under the hoop, take a big step to the right, turn 45-degree angles to the left, take 1 step backwards, and then you're going to take a step with your left foot, bring your right foot up, and aim for the top of the basket. Here it is from the left side. Find yourself under the hoop using your cane or a broomstick. Take a step to the left, turn 45-degree angles to the right, and take a step backwards. Take a step with your right foot, and go up with your left foot and aim for the top corner of the basket. Find yourself under the hoop. Stand directly underneath the net. Take 1 step to the left, turn 45-degree angles to the right, and take 1 step backwards, and then take a step forward towards the basket with the right and go up and shoot. For shooting form for layups, you really want to focus on only using your dominant hand to throw the ball up towards the net. So once you get in your position, have your ball ready in your shooting position in your hands, take a step up, and then really just use your dominant hand to throw it against the backboard and get it in the basket. For your leg position, it's kind of like a skip. So on the right side of the basket, you're going to take a step with your left and bring your right leg up like you're going to skip and push towards the basket. On the left side, you're going to take a step with your right and take a skip with your left foot.